Okay, good day everyone. Let's have another set of rational expression worksheets brought to you by Math Monks. And the link of the description will be inserted on the description box ng video na to. Now, for these examples, as you can see, there will be some parts na monomials and there will be some parts na we have to get the factors of the binomials or trinomials depending on the example. Okay, so let's dive in for the first example. We have 120 x raised to 3 y all over 25x y raised to 5. So, para nung kaninang ano natin, yung nakaraang video natin, we're going to find the CF or common factor of this number 120 and 5. Ang common factor nila ay 5, or you can use other numbers pero I think that would be only 5. Bakit? Kasi 25 times 5, that's 125. So, medyo bitin ng slide kay 120. So, gagamit lang tayo ng 5. So, divided by 5, we have 24. Ayan. And then, sa 25 naman, we got 5 lang. Okay, so naka-final na siya. Naka-simplest form na siya. Next naman natin, x raised to 3, tapos x, cancel natin. And then this one would be, ayan, this one would be 2 na lang. Next naman natin, we have y and y raised to 5, cancel na tong y. Ito, magiging 4. Kasi 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Let's rewrite 24, then x raised to 2, and then wala na tayong isusulat kay y kasi canceled out na. Next naman natin, we have 5. Canceled yung x. Next naman is yung sa y raised to 4. Next naman natin, we do have number 2, 12x raised to 3 all over 30x raised to 2. So, ang gagawin natin, we're going to find the CF or the common factor. Common factor ng 12 and 30, we do have 3. Kaya ba ng 4? Hindi na. Kasi nga, hanggang 28 lang siya. So, medyo bitin pa ng dalawa para maging 32. So, we're going to use 3 on this one. 12 divided by 3, we have 4. And then 30 divided by 3, we have 10. And as we can see, pwede pa yan. Sir, pwede pa po ba mag-cancel? Yes po, pwede pa po. Kung hindi nyo nakuha yung sa common factor of, tawag dito yung pinaka mataas na common factor, no problem. Ang gawin nyo lang ay find more common factor between the 4 and 10. So, in this case, we have common factor of 2. Lagyan natin dito, 2. Okay, pwede nyo naman gamitin na common factor. Kapag pinag-multiply nyo to, that would be 6. Pero sa other examples na lang natin. Okay, dito, I specifically chosen 3 para makita nyo na pwede pang mag-cancel. So, dito, 2, 4 divided by 2, we got 2. And then this one, cancelled out. 10 divided by 2, we have 5. So, yan. Final form na natin yung 2 over 5. Lagyan na natin siya dito. Okay. Next, we have x raised to 3, x raised to 2. Pinakamaliit, cancelled. 3 minus 2, we got 1. Lagyan na natin dito yung x. X raised to 1 or x na lang. So, this is your final answer. Next natin, ayan, sa number 3. Eto na, medyo complex na. Okay, although napagdaanan naman na natin to, yung kasi nga, dito tayo dito tayo nag-end nung lesson natin prior to factoring. So, mas madali na sa atin to. Kasi bakit? parang isipin lang natin, dalawa yung fina-factor out natin. Okay? So, in this particular example, we have x squared minus 2x minus 3. So, ano yung kukunin natin na factor? Ano yung factor ni 3? And then, sa baba naman, x squared plus 6x plus 5, factor ni 5. Okay, so idadiretsuhin natin, factor ni 3 na pwede kay negative 2, negative 3 to that would be 3 and 1. Now, before we decide kung sino yung negative, kung ano yung sign nito, nung gitna, yun din yung sign ng larger number between these two. So, in this case, that's a negative. Si larger number si 3. And then this one, the smaller number is positive. Kaya kapag pinag-add natin tong dalawang to, or subtract, kayo na bahala kung paano siya, no? Negative 3 plus 1, or negative 3, or something, ang importante, pagbabawasan lang natin tong dalawa. 3 minus 1, that's 2. Copy the larger sign. So, we have negative 2. Sir, para saan to? Ito kasi yung gagamitin nating factors or yung numerical term dun sa factor natin para sa ating trinomial na to. Yun talaga yung silbi niya. Next natin, dahil wala namang number dito except kay positive 1 lang ha. Dahil wala namang number dito, mas madali na siya. Ilalagay na lang natin ay x. Kaya upon checking, rewrite natin dito, x minus 3, x plus 1, ayan. FOIL method, ito muna, x times x, we have x squared. At yung dulo, negative 3 times negative 1, negative 3. And upon checking dito sa dulo, x squared and x squared, negative 3 and negative 3, tama na. Ang problema yung gitna na lang. Negative 3 times x, we have plus negative 3x. Then, let's add one more. X times 1, we have 1x or x na lang. Kaya pag pinag-add natin tong dalawa, ayan, pag pinag-add natin tong dalawang to, we have negative 3 plus positive 1, that is negative 2x. Tapos rewrite, negative 3, rewrite, x squared. Kaya kung makikita natin, bumalik lang dun sa dati. Ibig sabihin, tama po yung factor natin na ginamit dito. Next natin, we have x squared plus 6x plus 5. Factors ng 5 na pwede mag-create kay 6, we have only 5 and 1. Dahil 5 and 1, positive to, so pares yung sign, at positive din to, definitely, dalawang positive yan. And if we add them together, 5, positive 5 plus positive 1 is equal to positive 6. So therefore, yung gagamitin natin na factor dito would be x plus 5 dahil wala namang number na dito and x plus 1. At dahil meron tayong dalawang x plus 1, we can cancel it to have the final answer of x minus 3 all over x plus 5. Okay, so kung lilinisin natin, lalabas dyan x minus 3, x plus 5. Okay, wala lang parenthesis. Pwede na yan. Either of the two, kung ano makita yung sagot dyan nakakaparehas, okay lang yan. Still, they are final answers. Next natin, we do have 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we're going to skip 6 on this one kasi I'll leave it as an example na lang. I-comment nyo na lang po sa YouTube chat box natin or comment section kung ano yung magiging sagot sa number 6. Let's focus on number 4 and 5. 4 and 5, mapapansin natin may numbers. Yung unahan. Okay, and this one, kung mapapansin natin, wala yung parang 19x yung gitna. So that leaves us na, focus lang muna tayo sa gitna. That leaves us na magkakaroon tayo ng sum and difference. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng sum and difference? Kung naalala niyo yung sum and difference, difference. Ayan, nagkano pa ako ng spelling. Ayan, sum and difference. Sum and difference of two squares. Ibig sabihin po kasi niyan, meron po tayong meron tayong, tawag dito, first and last term. Katulad nito, first and last term. Pero wala tayong middle term. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? Parang ganito lang siya ang magiging format niya. Plus and minus. Na kung saan magiging sagot niya ay x squared minus, kailangan minus 1. So, kung yung itong format na to ay the same with this one, we can use this property of sum and difference of two squares. So, in this case, ang magiging sagot niya dito ay, okay, sir, ano ilalagay namin? May number, may kakaibang number. Ang gawin nyo ay square root of these two number. Square root ng 4. What is the square root of 4? Then next is, what is the square root of 36? Huwag na natin idamay muna yung minus. Okay. Ano ba square root niyan? This is 2. And this one is square root of 36. Ayan. Square root of 36 is 6. 6 times 6, 36. 2 times 2, 4. So therefore, ang magiging sagot ay, eto muna, unahin natin, 36. Siya yung number, di ba? Lagyan natin dito yung 6 and 6. Isa ay positive, isa ay negative. Next natin, we have 2. 2, and then square root of x is x na lang. So 2x. 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 Ayan. Next naman natin yung sa numerator. X squared minus 19x plus 3. Okay, we're going to use the slide and divide. Okay, para mas madali. Let's see. Okay, dito na lang tayo. Isip ko kung saan tayo mag-space, no? Ito na lang, dito na lang. 6x squared minus 19x plus 3. Slide and divide. Slide muna. Okay, 3. Parang lalabas dyan ay x squared minus 19x. Ayan, sana nakita pa, no? Minus 19x plus 6 times 3, 18. Ayan. X squared minus 19x plus 18. So, anong gagawin natin next dito? We're going to find the factor of 18. Ano ba yung factor ng 18 na pwedeng maging 19? Negative 19. So, in this case, positive to. So, therefore, dalawang magkaparehas yung sign. At dahil negative to, parehas negative. So, dahil parehas silang negative, kailangan pag pinag-add natin, pinag-combine natin yung factors ng 18, dapat lalabas 19. So, let's try 18 and 1. Now, 18, negative 18 plus negative 1, lalabas ba ay 19? Yes po. Okay, lalabas ay 19. So, therefore, ang magiging factors nito, ayan, ang magiging factors nito ay negative 18 and negative 1. And then next is yung x. Next naman natin is kung ano yung pinang-slide natin, yun ang gagamitin nating pang divide. Okay. So, divided by 6 and divided by 6. Unahin natin to kasi ito yung kaya eh. 18 divided by 6, we have 3. Okay. I'm going to use black. So, ito ay 3. Ito ay 1 na lang. So, wala na. Yung 1 na yan, times lang yan dito. So, that would be 1 times x. Okay? Lagay na natin to dito sa taas. So, we have 1 times x, and then minus 3. Okay. Next natin. Ito naman. 1 divided by 6, hindi pwede. Dahil hindi pwede, diretso na lang natin siya dito sa pag-times. So, mangyari dyan, magiging 6, lagyan natin dito. Oops. Ayan. We have 6x na minus 1. 6x minus 1. Okay. So, yun na yung magiging factor niya. Okay? So, in this particular example, sir, paano yan? Walang factor. Diba? Parang hindi kaya, sir eh. Yeah. Kung hindi na kaya ma-factor out, then stay as is. Okay. Ibabalik na lang natin siya dito sa dati niya. Na 6x squared minus 19x plus 3, ayan, etc. etc. Or just write not factorable. Okay. Ayan. Pinahirapan lang tayo. Pero actually, it's a good thing kasi nag-check din tayo. Na-check din natin na wala naman palang possible factor na pwedeng i-cancel. Bakit pa natin to ginawa? It's a practice, di ba? Eh, hindi kasi lahat ng mga ganito na example ay factorable. Okay. So, in this case, it is not factorable. Wala tayong makancel. Babalik natin dito. Ayan. Next natin, number 5. Sa number 5 natin, medyo kakaiba yung example ng slide. Bakit? Ito, okay na. Pero yung sa taas, hindi pa. So, sir, ano yung gagawin natin? Siyempre, ang focus na lang natin ay yung nasa taas na lang. So, we have x squared minus 5x plus 6. So, let's work on sa taas. Factors ng 6 na pwede magkaroon ng 5. In this case, it is a plus. So, parehas yan. Positive or negative. Dahil ito ay negative, definitely, they are both negative. And next naman natin is yung 5. Yung sa 5 natin, yung sa 5x natin, kailangan magkaroon daw tayo ng 5. Okay? So, ano yung magiging factors ng 6 na pwede maging 5? We have 3 and 2. And we add them together, negative 3 plus negative 2, that would be a negative 5. So, definitely, ang magiging factor natin dito, factors are negative 3 and negative 2. At ito ay x raised to 1, so matik yan. 1x na lang yan, so matik yan, x na lang dito. Kasi hindi yan katulad ng mga ganito na kailangan pa natin i-slide and divide, easy method, may numbers. So, yun ang yung wino-work on natin dito sa slide and divide natin kanina. Pero dito, dahil nga 1 na to or wala tong laman, automatic yan, xx na lang. And if you want to check, gamit lang kayo ng FOIL method. Next natin, we have x minus 3. At dahil mag-isa yan, pwede natin siyang gawing buo na i-parenthesis para makancel natin tong dalawang to, leaving x minus 2 as your final answer. Sir, pwede ba mag-over 1 dito? Po, pwede naman. X minus 2 over 1. Pero dahil over 1 na yan, katulad ng mga nakarang examples natin, hindi na natin siya kailangang i-rewrite na over 1. Pwede na tong ganitong x minus 2 na lang. And last but not the least, ayan, sa mga other numbers, Yung mga other numbers, we're going to leave as is na lang. Number 9 muna tayo. Number 7 pala. Number 7. Yung number 9 will be almost the same example as this one. Yung thought process natin dito. Without the slide and divide. Kasi kung mapapansin nyo, we have sum and difference. Ito rin may sum and difference. Tapos yung isa ay parang trinomial, random trinomial. Ito din random trinomial. Okay, so ano yung gagawin nyo dyan? Without the slide and divide, you can factor this 2 using the sum and difference and then the normal or general trinomial. Number 7 tayo. X minus 4 over 3x squared minus 12x. Bakit ito yung pinili natin? Kasi kung mapapansin natin, we do have a bit of a problem dito sa baba. Sir, wala yung number. Walang plus 2, plus 3, wala. So, ano gagawin natin dyan? Okay, in this particular example, okay, rewrite muna natin yung x minus 4. In this particular example, kapag walang mga number nakatabi, tapos we have the letters on each of the term, ang gawin natin, factor out natin yung letter na yun. Ayan. And what's the common factor of 3 and 12? We have 3. 3x squared. 3x squared to. Tanggalan nyo ng 3x. So, we have x. Next naman natin, 12x. Tanggalan natin ng 3x. We have 4. So, lalagay natin yung minus sign. And as you can see, you can cancel out. Parenthesis muna natin. Then cancel, cancel. Ang matitira na lang ay, dahil wala na sa taas, we have 1. Hindi pwedeng makancel yung 1 sa taas pag numerator. And then we have 3x. And that is your final answer on this one. Okay, so that's it for the rational expressions. Yung mga natirang numbers, you can use it as an example. You can answer it on the chat box kung ano yung magiging sagot ng numbers 6, 8, and 9. And that is it. Thank you very much sa pakikinig. This is the rational expressions worksheet by the MathMox. Thank you very much and goodbye.